Hey guys, my name is Marek and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about LangChain and AI agents, and in this video we will break down how LangChain works, how it orchestrates AI-powered workflows, what are the key components, the LLM integration, memory management and tool usage, why is it actually essential, relation to vector databases and LLMs, and then in the end we will create a little AI agent who is actually taking the data input by the user in the form, and then it actually sends them email, or the welcome email for the service. All right, so let's get to it. So LangChain is at the core of modern AI-powered agents, acting as a framework that connects large language models with external tools, memory, and reasoning capabilities. If you ever wondered how AI agents can retrieve data, make decisions, and interact dynamically with APIs, LangChain is what it makes all possible. So what are the key concepts here? LangChain acts as a chief executing officer, if you want, that decides how AI agents should function. It enables the task decomposition, breaking down complex tasks into sequential steps, then decision-making, choosing the right tools and strategies for a given task, and then memory retention, remembering past interactions to improve responses over time. The seamless integration with LLMs, LangChain is designed to work with various large language models, such as OpenAI's GPT models, Anthropic Claude, and custom fine-tuned models. These custom fine-tuned models means that they has been trained further on domain-specific data to enhance its performance on particular tasks. Like for example, if you have a ChatGPT model but need it to specialize in legal document summarization, you can fine-tune it using a dataset of legal cases, for example. And this makes the model more accurate and relevant for the specific use case. So why is it important in LangChain? Fine-tuned models improve AI agent performance in specialized domains. They allow for more personalized and high-quality AI responses in a workflow, and LangChain makes it easy actually to switch between fine-tuned models and general models depending on the use case. So in general, LangChain standardizes communication between LLMs and external tools, ensuring a smooth workflow for AI-driven tasks. The memory and context awareness. Unlike basic AI models that operate statelessly, LangChain allows AI agents to retain context across multiple interactions by utilizing the short-term memory and the long-term memory. The short memory means that this stores the recent history of a conversation, enabling continuity in interactions. It helps AI models understand the flow of conversation rather than treating each prompt as an isolated event. Useful for chatbots and virtual assistants that require coherent multi-run conversations. The long-term memory is that AI agent can persist knowledge beyond a single session by storing relevant information in vector databases. Helps retain insights across user sessions, enabling personalized experiences and improved contextual awareness over time. It's crucial for applications like knowledge management systems and AI-driven research assistants, etc., etc. So then there is retrieval augmented generation RAG, a technique that dynamically retrieves external information to enhance responses. Instead of relying solely on pre-trained knowledge, the model searches for relevant documents, databases, or APIs to provide more accurate answers. And this approach significantly improves AI capabilities in fact-based reasoning, document summarization, and real-time information access. The advanced tools usage and API interactions. LangChain ability to connect with external APIs and service enables AI agents to fetch real-time data, like for example Google search, market updates, weather data, and many others. Then perform automated actions, update CRMs, email automation, workflow executions. Then perform users requesting intelligently by dynamically selecting the most appropriate tool for given tasks. Integrate with cloud platforms like AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure to communicate or to execute server-side operations. leverage third-party API services, like for example, OpenAI API, DeepQL for translations, for example, or Wolfram Alpha for communication tasks. That depends on how sophisticated that agent is supposed to be. Then interactions with SQL databases like Mongo, Postgre, Firebase for data storage retrieval and real-time updates. LangChain powered AI agents can execute complex workflows autonomously and process all users' requests intelligently by calling the right tool at the right time. Like, this is very, very powerful. A little bit of technical details. The memory and storage. The AI agents need to access past interactions and external knowledge bases. Vector databases allow AI models to efficiently search and retrieve stored knowledge, and embedding models convert text into numerical vectors, making it possible to find semantically relevant information. Multi-step reasoning and decision-making, like this is enabled by LangChain React, that means reasoning and plus acting frameworks, allowing AI to evaluate the user query, select the best approach, retrieving data, summarizing, performing calculations, and execute the action and provide a response. And agent-based execution. LangChain allows AI models to autonomously decide the best way to complete the task. Agent can select the most relevant tools, API calls, database backup, code execution, follow dynamic workflows based on input conditions, and adapt to user feedback for improved performance over time. The additional services that LangChain actually has is something called LangSmith for debugging and monitoring. LangSmith is a tool designed to help developers debug, test, and monitor LangChain applications. Key features include the logging and tracing of execution path for AI agents, performance analysis to identify bottlenecks and optimize workflows, error handling and debugging to enhance AI reliability, and scalability tracking allow developers to see how an AI system performs at different workloads. Then they have something called LangGraph for managing complex AI pipelines. LangChain is an advanced tool for building multi-agent workflows also in AI applications, and that provides the graph-based execution model to structure AI workflows efficiently, stateful execution where agents can pass data and decisions dynamically, dependency tracking, ensuring steps execute in a correct sequence, and then multi-agent collaboration, allowing different AI models to interact within a unified system. So these services extend LangChain's capabilities, enabling more robust, scalable, and manageable AI-powered applications. So as you can see, there is some like a holy trinity of modern AI that it's combining LLMs, LangChain, and vector databases. So we can build a truly intelligent, autonomous AI agents leveraging LLMs for reasoning and text generation, LangChain for structuring interactions, memory management, and tool selection, and vector databases to store and retrieve knowledge efficiently. I mean, you know, that could be like extend to any use case. It has like a sky is the limit literally in here, but this is actually the trinity behind the modern intelligent AI agent. And you can actually use whatever platform. You can use these platforms at its core if you are a developer, or then you can use some other platforms like NAN to, you know, help yourself with the little low-code environment. But I mean, it basically leverages these three at its core. So now let's take a look about the live example we can create. So what we are going to do right now, we have actually, or I created the client onboarding form, which we are going to basically fill in as a client, and then we are going to send that information through the workflow, manipulate it a little bit, and then we are going to create the AI agent who is actually going to draft us an email, which we can then have drafted for the client and potentially send. So let's start with the live example here now. All right, so I created this client onboarding form, which we are now going to actually work with. Okay, so here's the form. It says onboarding form. So right now you can have this is like generated in N8N, but you can have like a type form or wherever you can think of. So let's try to do some example. Let's fill the name. let's say Joe Rogan, for example, Joe Rogan, email.com, industry, podcasts, let's say company name, Joe Rogan experience. And for example, we are going to now say some service required. So I want you to create me a AI assistant, which will be fully integrated in our business. All right, something like that. And then we're actually going to also give it like a start date. For example, let's assume they looking to start on next Monday, let's say. All right, so we submit the form submitted, great. So now we go to our platform and just let's take a look what we have here. Okay, so this is a bit stretched. So, okay, so everything is successful. So we have an output from the form in our platform right now. So as we can see, we have all these data in here. Let's check it out, the JSON format. So we can see that. Okay, so now I like to manipulate the data a little bit, just at least the titles, and just pick whatever I need. So let's do and create that by something called the set node and manipulate the data a little bit. So what we can do here, we are actually manually mapping, and we actually going to just grab and take all the data we need for further processing. That's because we want to just prepare the data further for, let's say, to update to our CRM or something like that, besides all what we are actually doing. So let's just grab that. We need the full name, we need a email, we need the industry, we need the company name, right? Then we need service required, and then we need a start date. That would be what we need. And now actually we can rename it here. So if we are storing it in our other CRM, we just don't want to have like a full name. We're just going to have the name, and then we don't want your email. We just want to have an email. Okay, industry, company name is good. We can actually have it like a company, and then service required. Great. Okay, so we're now gonna go and test that. Perfect. So what we have here, we have a name, email, industry, company, service required, start date. All right, that's good. All right, so we have that. So we have our data prepared, and now actually what we can do is to start using the AI agent. Okay, so we're going to go in here and just gonna go and look for AI agent in here like that. Okay, so let's connect first the AI model to chat model. I mean, we are going to use the OpenAI chat model like that, and we have my open account in here, and I'm going to be using ChatGPT Mini. That is just fine. And now let's actually go and prompt the AI agent to perform the task. And now this is the AI agent where he actually going to be creating the email, right? So it's not a tool agent, and it's going to be just the conversation agent, because he's just going to be creating the email. That is going to be his task, and we are going to be defining that in here. So if I don't want any variable from here to be present in here, it's just going to be prompt without that, I can use the text. But right now I just want to have the variables. So let me actually expand that and just to use for each client the personalized email. Okay, so that's like his advantage this AI agent actually has, is he can personalize that. All right, so we need to prompt him right now. So let's prompt him a little bit with what we want from him. So write a personalized welcome email to the client with this name. We are going to check it out like that. Just going to put him a name from LangChain.com, let's say. All right. Okay. Their email is this, and their email is this. They are from this industry, industry, and their company is this. It's called companies called, right? Something like that. The services they require are these. Sorry for my English, I'm not native, so maybe it's not the best. Let's go in here. Okay, we'll do that. And they willing to start at this date. All right. Okay. The tone should be professional but friendly. Mention that they will receive a call from our AI agent where with some further information, so the start is smooth. All right, something like that. Okay, so we can need this can be tuned up whatever you actually need. So as you can see, just this is just the relevant information, or from the edit fields. The fields are actually presented in here. Okay, so we have this. I mean, it's okay for the test. So let's actually test that. What we actually do, we are not going to require a specific format at this point. We have this, so we are just going to test it. Okay, so let's go. Let's see what this actually creates for us. Okay, so it creates something. What we have? Great. So let's try to read this. Welcome to Yatsuko AI. Dear Joe Rogan, we are thrilled to welcome you to Yatsuko AI family. Thank you for choosing us to assist you in enhancing your podcast experience through AI. We understand that you are looking to create a fully integrated AI system for your company, the Joe Rogan Experience. Our team is eager to work with you to bring your vision to life, and we are excited to start the journey together on February 17, 2025. To ensure a smooth part, you will receive a call from our AI agent shortly, who will provide you further information and details on next steps. If you have any other questions, we're ready to help. Best regards. Great. Okay, so this is quite okay for now as a first test. And as you can see, we are having like as a one output, right? So it's just not like separate with the subject. So it's going to be difficult to for the email node to actually execute the task. So we need to help it, and we need to just parse it. Okay, so that we can do. Let me save it a little. Yeah, so we are going to actually use another agent in here. Probably can be done in that one, but I mean, yeah, so let's do it this way. So we are going to use the OpenAI agent, which is actually we're going to take actions. We're going to message the model. So again, my open account in here, and we are actually going to message the model, and we need to choose which one we're actually using. So we're using Mini again. All right, this one. Okay, and now we need to prompt it a little to tell it what to do with this actually, because we need to separate subject from the body of the email, right? So that's what we need. So it's going to be a system prompt where we are actually going to prompt it like parse the JSON output to output like this subject body, right? Subject body, something like that. Okay, so with that, we're gonna output it as a JSON, and then we actually need to give it what he's actually needs to perform on. So that's this. All right, so if you can take a look, yeah, something like that. This looks better. Okay, that looks just fine. So I think we can just go and test it. Everything seems okay, so let's go and test it if that is going to be performed. Okay, so if we go to JSON, we have subject and body. Perfect. And if on the schema, we can see subject and body. Perfect. Okay, this is great. So we have it. So right now, what we need to do from this, we need to create our Gmail node, which is actually going to be performing the last step, which is actually sending the email. So let's go there. Actually, we can send the email, obviously, but for this example, I'm just going to create a draft, which is easier to visualize and see. But yeah, so we are going to just create the draft for now, and it has my Gmail account. We are going to be creating it, and then we need to have the subject, which we can now easily take and just put it as a subject. As you can see, if I expand that, we can do the subject. And then it's going to be a text, and then the message will be the body, which we actually put in here, and then we can check it out, and we have that. It looks good to me. Like I think I like the structure and everything. So let's just send it, and then let's take a look at the email itself in the Gmail itself. All right, so let's test that step. Boom, it's sent, and if we go and refresh this, there we have it. All right, so the email in here, it has a title, and it says, Dear Joe Rogan, we are thrilled to welcome you to the Deco AI family. Thank you for choosing us to assist you in enhancing your podcast experience through AI. We understand that you are looking to create a fully integrated AI assistant for the company, the Joe Rogan Experience. Our team is eager to work with you to bring your vision to life, and we are excited to start the journey together on February 17th, 2025. To ensure a smooth start, you will receive a call from our AI agent shortly, who will provide you with further information and details on next steps. If you have any questions or need assistance in the meantime, feel free to reach out. We are here to help. Best regards, name of the team. All right, so as you can see, this is pretty good from just this one simple form. It took us less than 5 minutes to create. So it actually can be tuned up. It actually gives it like a specific, or it can give it like a very unique, let's say, for way how to structure the email and everything. But I mean, you can play around with it and just choose it whatever way you need it to be. But yeah, so I hope you learned something about the LangChain, and actually behind the scenes there's a LangChain orchestrating it as well. Then in the next videos I will be actually creating new agents, which may be a little bit more sophisticated flow. So stay tuned for more, and see you there.